Everybody, Andrew from Snakeworks. We're about 10 days away from the US presidential election, and I wanted to talk about how it may affect the snake market, or as I like to call it, snakeonomics. We have Trump versus Harris. Last time Trump was president, we were going through COVID. So what happened there is you have massive spending, which led to inflation, which leads to price hikes, which puts us where we are now, where everything that I use in this room to make snakes and sell them, ship them, clean them, is more expensive. Simultaneously, that means that people have less money to spend, so people are buying less snakes or spending less money on these animals. While that may be a good thing if you're in the market to pick up an animal, because right now is an excellent time to buy snakes. People like myself are very motivated. Like I said, prices are way up. Prices for snakes are way down. So how could the coming election affect the snake market? Now, this is just my opinion. I'm not a political science major, nor do I work in any sort of facet of government where I'd have any real information of what's going on out there. But my guess is that if Trump gets elected, there may be more investor confidence. So what does investor confidence mean? It means that people will start spending more money because they feel like good times are ahead. Now, that may not be true at all. I think across the spectrum, it doesn't matter if a Republican or Democrat are in power as to how the economy functions, but they do make certain decisions that can tell us what's coming down the pike. Now, the last time that Trump was president, when he exited office, I was paying $1.89 a gallon for gas, and the stock market was the highest it's ever been in the history of the stock market in this country. That's not totally because of just Trump. It's because of what was going on with the massive spending that led to the inflation we're now dealing with. I have a feeling, though, if Trump were to get back into office, people will start spending money and you might see a little bit of economic relief, which would translate into maybe selling more snakes, or maybe not. So if Harris is elected, traditionally, Democrats spend more money on things like social services in the community, which requires sometimes raising taxes, which would mean people would probably have less money to spend on crazy snakes. Now, I don't want anybody thinking that I'm voting for Trump or Harris. I'm not happy with either of those two choices, and they're really not even choices, are they? But something we all need to be concerned about is what could happen if there's civil unrest after the election. Either way, there's going to be unhappy people if Trump wins or if Trump loses. Back in 2020, there was a lot more going on. We had like BLM protesting, obviously all the problems that COVID manufacturing delays caused, the free money getting thrown around everywhere. That's not going on right now, but I feel like you might still have people causing problems. So what happens when shipping gets shut down or people are blocking highways to protest? Well, that means we come back to a point where like FedEx is being delayed constantly. Now, the first time that people hear that there might be delays in shipping, what do you think is going to happen? People are going to run out and start hoarding items like they did last time. Paper towels, toilet paper. I couldn't get nitrile gloves, which, I mean, I guess that was like a medical issue going on where they wanted them for COVID treatments and research and whatnot was going on there. But I think realistically, it might make sense to go out and just get a couple extra paper towel rolls or whatnot so that the next time you go to the store, if nothing's there, it's not going to be a panic. So regardless of what happens in this coming November election, I think we all need to understand that we need to be just prepared and mindful, not panicked, but get some of the materials you think you might need. If you need shipping boxes, grab shipping boxes now. Pick up some extra paper towels. Maybe order another box of gloves, just to put back in the closet and have in case there's a time where you can't get it. Hopefully, no matter what happens, we end up with a stronger economy and people start just spending money on snakes again. Thanks for watching, everybody. Stay safe.